Alright everyone, it's been a little while. Yeah, a couple of months really, I haven't made a video. There's a few reasons for that. I will get into in a minute. Just having a coffee. Of course, listening to the wonderful Exploding Hearts. This is the Shattered LP. It's like a compilation of like singles and alternative mixes of like various different songs. Obviously the band that left us way too soon, unfortunately most of the members died in a tragic car accident, so we only got one album in this, which is a shame, but great all the same. This is from like 2003 I think it is. Really great. I mean, it's fantastic sort of punky power pop. You cannot go wrong. So I stuck that on this morning. I'll just turn it down. Yeah, so I made a video back in like April. It was like my bank holiday weekend video. Yeah, unexpected. Well, we went away. Me and my girlfriend went to Bournemouth for the weekend, which was really nice. Had a really good time. Nice weather and whatnot. Then we come back, and then unfortunately we go down with COVID. So we had COVID, and then I obviously was ill for a week or so. I was ill for a bit, and then now we're in the process of moving. This room is a bit of a state. The house is a bit of a state. We're just kind of getting stuff together. That's probably the main reason why I've not made a video. And on top of that, I've not really been spending money on vinyl because every penny I've got is going towards this move, which has now been delayed by who knows how long. So we don't know when that's going to be. Originally we thought it was going to be sort of the end of this month, beginning of next month. And you know, I'm 30 the end of next month, so we were hoping that I was going to be in before my 30th, which would have been nice, but that's not gonna, doesn't look like it's gonna happen now. So it's all up in the air. So I've not bought a lot of records, and I've kind of, my plan was I was gonna wait until we move and I was gonna do a video because I'm gonna have a new room, a new little music room, which is, well, I say little, it's gonna be about double the size of this one. Because right now I've got like my records and stuff and like all my guitars and my amp and whatnot kind of crammed into this little room, which is great. It was great when we moved here, but you know, the new one's going to be about twice the size, so I'm looking forward to that. So I'll do like a tour maybe, or like, you know, I'll definitely be doing videos in the room, which will be cool. So what I've got to show today is not really an awful lot. It's a handful of stuff that I've had for a while, but it's also kind of new stuff, and some stuff that is new, but I've not got around to showing yet. And there might be some stuff that I've already shown, which I forgot all about. I went back and watched my last video, like, what have I shown and what haven't I shown? But it turns out that a lot of stuff I thought I hadn't shown, I had shown already, so sorry about that. I've got them lent against my guitar here, just because easier to pull them out. But yeah, I'll get started, I guess. I hope everyone's doing alright. I've not really spoken to anyone in the VC for, you know, several months really. I've been watching videos, I've not really been commenting quite so much because I've just been so busy, like trying to sort my life out, like, you know, just trying to get everything together. It's just been a bit chaotic, and obviously, you know, with the summer, like, we've been busy, and it's just been one mental stress, crazy, weird few months really. So yeah, but I thought I would do a video because I thought it's been a while, so I need to get on there really and do something. So yeah, I'm gonna get started showing the vinyl that I've got. No 7-inches today. I might have some 7-inches to show, but they're in a box. And I didn't really want to go digging through it all, so maybe I'll do another video before we move and I'll put some 7-inches in, because I do love my 7-inches. But anyway, I'm going to get started. Right, this one I'm not sure if I've shown before. This is Carry the Banner by Pinhead Gunpowder. I've mentioned them before. It's Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day's other band. If you like the early Green Day stuff, which I do, and I prefer obviously to their later stuff, and you want more of like your plunk, that kind of sound, this is band should really go for. Excuse me. This is a nice split black and white colour vinyl. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it originally came out on a 10-inch, I think, but this is a 12-inch. It's 45 RPM. There's a label in the US called 1234 Gauze Records, and they're reissuing their whole catalogue. They're doing like an LP and a 7-inch every time. This is from like the second lot. I think the third phase or whatever you call it is out now, but I can't justify spending the money on them right now, so I will get them at some point. But anyway, so this is that. I've had this for a little while. Yeah, great stuff. Really good fun stuff. So, yeah, sleeve's a little bit bent actually, which is a shame. But yeah, anyway, cool. That's the first one. Next, something I picked up a few months ago by a band called the Subversives. This is Protest and Dance. I believe their first album. I've not actually seen this before. It just came up on eBay, and obviously I had to have it. They were on. They had a release on Charge Records, or a release or two on Charge Records, so I was aware of them through that. This is on like a luminous green. I don't know if the camera picks that up. A luminous green LP. This is from 1996. So as far as I'm aware, they only did 2 albums. I think they're from Texas. I think a cool band, really. Sort of your classic late 90s, early 2000s street punk. But yeah, really good. I like it. So had to get that. It's a bit of a, you know, something you don't really see that very often. So especially over here, anyway. All right, next. Again, not sure if I've shown this one. This is The Other Side of Darkness by Nightbirds. Nightbirds are a sort of a surfy, hardcore band, I guess, from like New York, I want to say, or New Jersey, that kind of area. But they sort of have a West Coast sound. They kind of remind me of like the Adolescents, that kind of sound. Yeah, I really like it. This is their first album. They also did a second album that was also on, I want to say the same label as this. Or was it on Grave Mistake? I can't remember. But then after that, they signed to Fat Records and they put out like 2 albums since then. But yeah, really good band. Love them. So this is the first one. This is the only record I've got by Nightbirds, but this is cool. This is, you know, great. Something slightly different. This is Strange Peace by a band called Mets, Canadian band, I think. Sort of very noise rocky, kind of like, I think I've referred to them before as like a really noisy Nirvana. This is on Sub Pop, so you know what can you say? I believe this record was produced by Steve Albini. It's on a nice sort of green turquoise sort of colour vinyl. Really good album, probably my favourite by them. I know I've shown some Met stuff before. I don't know whether I've shown this one in particular, but yeah, this is a really cool album actually. Very, very interesting. If you like that kind of thing, definitely check it out. I'm sure if you like that kind of thing, you've heard of Mets before already anyway. But yeah, really good stuff. Next, this was a present from for me. This is a lovely reissue of Chronic Generation by Chronic Gen. Love this album. Fantastic, start to finish. One of the UK 82 bands that were kind of more sort of like Buzzcocks leaning. I love the sound of this. It's just got like flanger all over the guitars. It's great. Like, I love it. This is from, I don't know when the reissue's from, 2016. Really nice reissue. So glad to have this one. I did buy like a bunch of their 7 inches sort of like fairly recently. So I think I'm missing like 2 of their 7 inches now, and now I've got the LP, so I'm pleased with that. Again, not sure if I've shown this one. This is a lovely reissue of Death Church by Rudimentary Peni. Classic album, so long out of print, very hard to find. This is a really, really, really nice reissue. I know that the label also reissued the first 7-inch, which I also have, but like I said, it's in a box somewhere. But they were going to reissue the second 7-inch, but someone recently bootlegged it or something like that, so they didn't do it. But I know that they're reissuing the Cacophony LP, I think, which is coming out soon or in the future. I'll probably get that as well. Great band, classic, absolute classic, really dark and an interesting band, you know. So, I mean, the artwork says it all, really. There's obviously the nice fold out cover as well. Alright, this is a pretty cool one. This is the latest album by Gauze. I got this, I pre-ordered this through a distro that I've used over here. Funny enough, you know, like when you receive something in the post, it says like this, where it's from. It turns out that the guy that runs it is actually from like the next town over from me, which is pretty cool. Anyway, these went up for pre-order. He said he had like 5 available. They were coming from Japan, and they were like, it was like 30 quid or something, so it was quite expensive. But he was like, it's expensive, but it's the cheapest I've seen it in the UK. So, you know, get them while they're going. So I went for it, pre-ordered it, you know, months ago. And apparently because of the war in Ukraine, all airmail from Japan is stopped. So it has to go by ship. So it obviously takes months and months and months. So I obviously pre-ordered it, and it was on its way over from Japan, and it was taking a long time. I did wait maybe 3 or 4 months for it, but pleased to have it. It's a great record. I love Gauze anyway, like probably one of my favourite hardcore bands ever. So that was really cool. Glad I actually got it. Seeing as there's only 5 copies available from them, I'm glad I managed to get one, so that's cool. Alright, well this is the last one I'm going to show. I've had this for a while, but this is Rattus. Great hardcore band. I still need to put it in a better sleeve. But yeah, this is obviously a reissue, obviously. Got some nice cool pictures of the band on the back. Yeah, really good. Yeah, I had this for a while actually. I got it off eBay like really cheap. And I'm pretty sure I've not shown it because I've just forgotten all about, I've even forgot that I had it. So I will actually go back and listen to it again. But yeah, classic 80s hardcore. So yeah, so that's my picks, stuff to show. Yeah, like I said, I've just been really busy like doing like other things. It's just been a bit of a nuts couple of months really. So maybe you'll see me again in this room, maybe not. Maybe I'll do a video like in a new place as soon as I'm settled. I was thinking like maybe doing some like guitar videos or something like that. I don't know really, it would be nice to get this channel sort of doing other things. But I'll have more money once I've moved, so I won't be saving up anymore. So, and the record shop that's near me has just been taken over by like different people. So it looks like they're getting a lot of like new stuff in quite a lot. So I'll be going down there more often, fingers crossed, on a Saturday morning or something. Yeah, so that would be cool. I hope everyone's doing all right. I hope everyone's well. Everyone's enjoying the summer. You know, stayed away from COVID, unlike me. Hope everyone's been, having a good time. But yeah, yeah. Please comment if you want to comment, and like if you want to like, or whatever. It'd be good to hear from everyone. And yeah, hopefully see you in a video very soon. So yeah, thanks very much. Cheers.